Alright, official official sunrise time is 5 minutes from now, I think. So we're up at 4,900 feet elevation, so I've noticed it shows up a few minutes early when you're up high. Got the Nikon Coolpix P900 camera with the digital zoom turned off. Because the optical zoom on this is plenty fine. And that way, with the P1000 camera, you zoom in all the way full optical zoom, you're like too far. All you see is the sun. Okay, so right now we are at full optical zoom. Mess with the focus a little bit. I'm not sure. So we're at 4,900 feet. The tallest mountain's kind of out the direction we're looking is maybe somewhere in the 3,600. Anyways, so we are higher than the mountains to the east of us. So it is Tuesday, June 23rd, 2020, and it's 5:02 a.m. I think official sunrise time was 5:05, something like that. And at some point I'll put the solar lens on. We'll zoom out. So we are just 2 days after the longest day of the year. So pretty close to that summer solstice, as they call it. Back to full optical zoom. It's getting pretty bright. I'll try out the solar lens. This lens is supposed to cut out 99.99% of the light. Oops, bumped the tripod. I'm used to previous sunrises when we've had smoke in the air from wildfires, but that was, you know, previous years. We don't have smoke out at this point. So that means when the sun comes up, after it's been coming up for a couple minutes, it gets pretty bright. And eventually it can damage the camera when you're zoomed in on it. One nice thing about the P900 is you can do a 15-minute video as opposed to the P1000. It's, you know, when I run them at the highest definition, you know, the P1000, it's more like a 7.5 minutes before it starts saving it as a new file. So you have it. You can make your video twice as long, which is kind of nice. But like I said, the reason why I decided to stick with the P900 instead of the P1000 is for doing this is, you know, there's no need really to zoom in any farther. And with the P900, you can consistently just zoom all the way in, full optical zoom, have the digital zoom turned off, which you do in the menu section before you start your video. Just to say you turn that digital zoom off, then you can basically kind of continue to do sunrises, sunsets, and then just always go to the full optical zoom, and then you know what you can compare. You know, you're always going to the same zoom to compare, because the camera doesn't tell you when you're in video mode, you know, how far it is zoomed out. So it's still not quite a circle shape. Still a bit of an oval. So we're on top of a little hill. That's you drive up Liberty Beehive Road, 4 miles off of Squochuck Road, and then near Wenatchee, Washington, and then you kind of park next to, I think, where the Devil's Gulch trailhead. That's the location. We're about 4,900 feet. This is a lens from Seymour Solar, S-E-Y-M-O-U-R Solar. It's a 67mm. There's their glass lens. So that's supposed to cut out most of the light. Finally turns into kind of a circle shape. It takes it a while. We are about 12 minutes into the video, so it comes up as an oval for some reason, and then finally turns into a circle. And so that's the sunrise. Sun appear, sun arrive, whatever we call it, from Liberty Beehive Road, Wenatchee, Washington. Maybe I'll take the filter off. Not looking at the sun. Here's the Columbia River. East Wenatchee on the right side of the river and Wenatchee on the left side of the river. Oh, there's the river. I think look at a Rocky Reach Dam. Hydroelectric dam. That's kind of cool, Rocky Reach. We're looking upriver at the Columbia River. I was kind of curious, we got some mountains out here. Oh yeah, these mountains are kind of distant. Not sure exactly how far away these guys are. But I had videoed these guys before, but it was more smoky, so I think we can see them a little bit better. Although it's kind of right near the sun. Mission Ridge. There he is up that way. And a lot of forest.